Power, Happiness and Success family. So if you are someone who wants to improve the quality of their life, just generally speaking, in terms of your happiness, your inner power, your feelings of success in any important avenue to you, then this video is definitely for you. So let's dive straight in. So there is a feedback loop between our internal world and how it affects our external world, and also vice versa, how our external world influences our internal world. So let's have a look at exactly what I mean by this. So by our internal world, I'm referring to all things that relate to, well, the internals. So our beliefs, our thoughts, our emotions, our habits, and so on and so forth. That's what I'm referring to here. And by external, I'm referring to essentially anything other than these things. So your environment, your environments, your career, your wealth, your relationships, yeah, anything that is external, essentially how you perceive things as well over here, how things are perceived. Okay, so this is the feedback loop that I was talking about. So this is a feedback loop, meaning that they both influence one another. Yes, so this is massively influential in determining how much success, how much momentum you're going to build in your life. Because if you have a certain belief that goes, you know, I need to be careful, I can't trust people, I don't trust people, that's a belief, isn't it? It might be a limiting belief, but it's a belief nonetheless. So if you have a belief that says, I don't trust people, and then you meet someone who could be a potential business partner, and say that person, say business partner number one, they let you down, they end up taking some of your money, they end up running away, abandoning the business, abandoning the relationship. And that's what you use and go, you know what, I was right. Do not trust people. Do not trust. I was right all along. And then say business partner number two comes along. And you think, you know what, it's just not going to work. And they genuinely were intrigued and wanted to help your business and genuinely wanted to share the profits and build something together with the same kind of culture, the same kind of ethos and so on and so forth. Then what's happened really here is that belief has dictated this relationship. So the external world has affected the external world, okay? But it can happen the other way around as well, guys. That you can have a particular, something that you sense, like what you see in front of you. Anything related to the senses, what you see, what you touch, what you hear, what you feel, and so on and so forth. What you smell and so on. So you can have an external, so a certain environment. So for instance, the school setting, yeah? Certain school settings can trigger certain responses within you, whether you, and that depends upon what it was like for you when you went to school, whether you had great relationships, where you are Mr. or Mrs. Sociable, whether you were liked, whether you got good grades, whether you lost confidence or you got bullied in school. Like, your school setting is massively important. And whenever you enter an environment that kind of resembles a school environment in this instance, then it will trigger a negative response, and therefore the external world, the environment, the school setting in this example, will negatively affect your perceptions, your emotions, and over time change your beliefs, in this example, in a negative fashion. But it can be positive. So the main thing I want you to take from this video is that our internal and external worlds are constantly influencing one another in a constant, continual feedback loop that's never ending. And we need to understand that both are incredibly important. We need to work hard to have open growth beliefs. We need to work on our emotions to ensure that we have positive ones. Stimulating what's called neurogenesis and neuroplasticity will massively help in ensuring that your internal world is more fulfilling, more captivating, more positive and enlightening, and so on and so forth. So check those out. I've done videos on that as well. And your external world, we need to condition ourselves to associate positive things. So essentially, if someone's walking down the road to you and they will go from looking forward to making sure that they're not looking at you, for example, you can perceive these in different ways. You can perceive that person not looking at you as being someone who, as them disliking you, or feeling that, you know, they don't like you, they don't want to be in your presence. Or you can perceive it positively and go, you know what, maybe I was just I have too much energy, and maybe they were just a bit negative, or not in the right frame of mind in that instant. So that's a very small example, a microcosm of different situations and implications. So bear that in mind, guys, that our internal world influences how we perceive the external world, and our external world can also affect us internally. This is vital to ensuring that we become as successful, as happy, and as captivated in our lives as possible. So if you like this material, you want to know more, head on over to my website at www.alexgem.com. Simply click join PHS today, enter your credit card details. You'll get instant access to my sensational paid course, and my bonuses are ridiculous as well. You've got hours of exclusive video footage, podcast material, 100 audio segments, guys, to help you become happier, more empowered, more positive, to increase your self-esteem, to become more successful in every avenue, important avenue within your life. If you're watching this on YouTube, guys, make sure you like this video. You might want to click the subscribe button. You might also want to click the notifications button so that you get my weekly videos every single week, so you can keep on track and constantly learn and become the best version of yourself. And I cannot wait to work with you. I'll see you soon.